as for your construction light, is there going to be a time where you don't really need it on a project? Yeah, I don't have it on right now. And sometimes I have to. Other times I don't have to. Because if you get too much light on there, especially if you're cutting in at your baseboard and stuff, you might want it a little bit shadowy so you can see where the paint, where you stopped and started, especially if you're painting with the same color paint or something similar. This paint color is similar to the existing, okay? And I want to make sure I get all of it. I don't want to have to go back and find, 25 different places where I should have hit this, I should have hit this, I should have hit that because I had the construction light on. Do you see what I mean? So right now I've got it turned off. I still have enough light in this room to create my knowing where the line is, but yeah, just have your construction light ready, especially if you think, oh man, I thought I was going to be done at 4. Luckily I have my construction light here because I don't have much light in here and I need my construction light, and I've got another outlet, and I had removed the light fixture in the bathroom so I didn't get all the paint splatter on it. Now I don't have light in there. Good thing I got my construction light. And as for construction lights, you can get a construction light like this for 20 bucks or so, and it's gonna vary. It's going to vary. You can get a 250 watt, 300 watt, 500 watt I've seen. And what I suggest is once you get it, the little tube that's inside, they have replacements. So you might want to buy a couple. They sell them one or a 2-pack or a 3-pack I've seen at the hardware store, depending where you go. And you always want to have one available because what I found is if you got it plugged in and you've got it plugged into an extension cord, and you just, at the end of the day, you don't want to reach down and turn the button. There is a button on these down here to turn it on and off. I don't want to reach around. I'll just unplug it. I'll just unplug the extension cord out the wall, or I'll just unplug this from the extension cord, and then I'll plug it in later. And sometimes these have been known to blow out the fuse, the little light tube in here. And if you only have one light tube, sorry about that. You're not going to be able to replace it. And as for that, even if you jostle that around, if you hit it or you drop it slightly, it tips over, it could fry the bulb. Or if the bulbs, you don't know how, I don't know how long the bulbs are going to last. And for me, I'm trying to be really careful and conscious about that, because the last time I used this, it turned off, it started flickering, and the bulb was in there. It took me a while just to dig out the little bits because it broke at the little ends because it's been stuck in there for so long. And luckily for me, I had one left. I ended up using it. I don't have any with me. So I'm really careful with this. I treat it with kid gloves, and I'm always push that, and I pray that when I push the button back in to turn it back on, it's going to go on. I'm not going to have any problems. Because last night, had I not had my construction light, I would have had to stop, because I wouldn't have had, I didn't really have enough light. If you can imagine, no light outside. I didn't really have enough light from the kitchen to finish this area over here. That took me another hour and a half, and I'm glad I had the construction light. Here's my extension cord to prove to you. I had the construction light over here. I had it plugged in over there. I set the construction light here over that way. Then I had to put the construction light over this way. Then I had to flip it over that way. I'm glad I had the construction light. There are always going to be times you need the construction light, and sometimes when you don't. Remember that. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.